Hello everyone. Excuse how I'm dressed, but it's Friday night and I got comfortable. So what I'm going to show you is I am going to show you how to put a poppy on your jacket so that it stays there. So what I did is I didn't grab my jacket, I just grabbed a shirt that has a collar and opens in the front so that we can use it like a jacket because I was too lazy to go get my jacket. So what we need is, instead of that straight pin that goes through every little poppy, what we are going to need is one of those pins that shuts closed, right? I have a safety pin, which is kind of the thing they used to have on babies' diapers because it doesn't open up very easily. But as long as you don't have a straight pin, you got any pin that will close, right? That's what you need. It doesn't matter how big it is, even a small one will do. So you find your place on your jacket wherever you want it. So here's my collar, right? And let's say I want it right there on the front of my nice little jacket shirt. So I take my safety pin, right? I go on the inside, stick it straight through so that the pin part is just sticking straight up. Then I take my poppy and I've removed the straight pin. I put the straight pin in a piece of cardboard so that when I throw it in the garbage, it's not rolling around in the garbage or on the floor, because those things could be real nasty if they get lost. So that straight pin that's sticking up from the inside to the outside, I take the poppy and I put it straight down on top of the pin. And then I take the green velvet little middle thing and I put it straight down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to insert it back into the shirt / coat. That's the part that just takes a little bit of dexterity because you have to do it right in the same area of the green, right? The green little middle thing. So here we have it. It's sticking straight up and I've just put the poppy on it straight down. So we take it and we turn it around so that we are sticking the end of the pin back through the green part. And don't be afraid to crumple it up because it's just made out of plastic. Right, so I put it straight through and back down into the inside of the shirt, right? And then I close, let's focus it, I close the pin. I can do that. There, pin is closed, and that's on the inside. The whole pin is on the inside of your jacket. On the outside, you have your poppy, which I've squished up a bit while I was inserting it. We just flatten it down, right? And I didn't do the greatest job of it, but you get the idea. Got the whole pin on the outside, and only the poppy is on the outside of your shirt, and your little pin has gone out in and then back on in. And all you see is just a little piece of pin in the center, and that little baby is going to stay on and it ain't going to come off. And the entire pin is on the inside of your shirt or jacket. So you got that pin, the poppy, and it's going to stay on. So remember, November 11th at 11 a.m., take 60 seconds to remember everyone in the Army, especially the ones who went and fought and died so that our country could be free. I think they deserve 60 seconds of a moment of silence for what they've done. Nobody does that anymore, but I hope you do. Thank you very much for listening, and my little goofy little hint. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.